What up, bitches? Coming at you from Utopia, NSG, the land of the free. A lot of people have been bitching that I'm not like Mr. Jones, but Mr. Jones doesn't mind. So I got myself a cool theme, which I played myself on my own keyboards here, and coming at you live and direct. For those who complained about my lack of energy, I weigh 275 pounds. I have a brown belt in judo. I've been in 200 fights and only lost 2 of them. So come on down and we'll see what happens. I'd like to introduce you to some cement, which is where we put people. Got a joke for you, which is last night the Illuminati took their chemtrail planes off the regular duty of killing us and loaded them up with the Ebola virus and sprayed them all over where ISIS is, so they'll all be dead in a week. Hey, that's the solution. But I digress. Lest we forget, which is the motto for World War II, the Vatican lost its class action lawsuit with the American parents of the molested children. They're trying to keep that quiet. This is why the previous Pope had to leave. He knew everything, so they had to get him out of there. That's why the new guy is so wonderful. The Queen was also convicted of child trafficking, Elizabeth Windsor, and she's has an arrest warrant out for her from the court, international court into crimes of church and state, and that has to be covered up, which is why William and Kate are so wonderful. In case any of this comes out, no one's going to believe it. So the Vatican royal family USA power structure is the arm of ancient Egypt. Same people. Money people are in charge of the world. There seems to be 2 groups. There's them and the Jewish thing, the Caucasian fake tribe of Israel Jews. This is based on the Islamists. In their religion, it is immoral, illegal, not cool to charge interest on loans, so they don't. Bankers don't like that. The original Jewish religion, it was illegal, immoral, uncool to charge interest, unless it was to foreigners. And the fake Jewish tribe picked up on this little piece of law and went, hey, we got in the banking business, we could charge non-Jewish people interest. So there's a source of easy money, and that's what all that's about. That's the basis of it. We can charge interest on bank loans. So to cover up the Vatican bank scandal and the Vatican child trafficking scandal and the Elizabeth Windsor royal family child trafficking scandal, it's now time for the projected war in the Middle East and the Ebola thing. No country was stupid enough in the Middle East to get involved in World War III, so it's being done by, I think, mercenaries. People have been hired to be ISIS, which is convenient because they've all got their faces covered, so we can't see the international mercenaries who are working there alongside the genuinely interested Islamists. So this again is all about oil money, and it's, as David Icke says, the problem, reaction, solution being implemented, and nothing's been done yet because we're being shown the problem, and there'll be a reaction. Why don't you do something about it? And then the solution, the final solution. And at the same time, the most dangerous virus in the world, Ebola, suddenly gets out of control in Africa. This is to keep people's attention off the real news, which is the Vatican bank scandal, the Vatican child trafficking multi-billion-dollar scandal, the Elizabeth Windsor royal family multi-billion-dollar child trafficking scandal, and all of the appended scandal of the British wealthy people, media people, and royal people being involved in pedophilia, male and female. So that's why this is being rolled out right now. That's why it's been planned for years. All the conspiracy people could tell you that for years. People have been saying there will be a war in the Middle East. There's 5 countries that need to be taken down. And it's going to happen now. We all hoped we could get out enough information and embarrass them out of it, but the child trafficking scandals have forced their hand. So here it is. Please don't get sucked into losing your life over this. The power groups, I think they enjoy using the same old tricks. They probably could come up with new tricks, but I think they really enjoy going, ha ha, we did it again. We're going to have the Muslim extremists scare the hell out of the Christians, and then the Christians are going to react, and there'll be a war between the Christians and the Islamists. Part of the continuing 700-year-long saga of 700 battles between the Christians and the Islamists. Islam went into India historically, and they slaughtered 1/3 of the country because they wouldn't convert to Islam out of Hinduism. So this is a very destructive ideology being used again. If you, I knew this would happen. I went to YouTube and just typed in ISIS, and kabam! It's now the big new topic of attention. But please keep your attention on the Vatican law case, the Elizabeth Windsor legal case. These are the power brokers right now, and they need to be exposed as such. And everything about ISIS and Ebola is designed to bury this news so that you will snooze. So please investigate this. There are videos by Kevin Arnett on YouTube about the International Court of Crimes of Church and State, and they are going after the big people, and they have convicted the Pope and Elizabeth Windsor. They now have a couple of arrest teams looking to arrest these people. And this is the only real thing that's happening against the axis of evil. To my energy critics and them worrying about my energy crisis. If you knew anything about the topics I speak about, like the fourth way schools, the fifth way schools, esotericism, you would know that the intellectual center in man is the slowest center of all. And it's what I cater to when I speak. Plus, the material is maybe new to some people and at first hearing hard to take in. Or, since I broadcast worldwide, I may be talking to English as a second language person. So I slow down for that reason. Plus, the material may be hard for them to grasp at first hearing. And they're using their intellectual center to take it in the form of a verbiage, which means words. So I speak slowly to give people a chance to get at the data, and it's probably actually some kind of moral crime, these people who speak really fast about data, and it comes across to me as, look how smart I am and how together I am that I can rocket this stuff out of my mouth. But it's not a service to anyone, it's actually a disservice. Also, when I go to the web presences of people who complain, there's never anything there. There's a couple of rap videos and a picture of a girl or a dog or something like that. But there's no involvement in the community, which makes me think they just got a site to be a troll. So, if you want to troll, go fishing. Oh, this picture behind me is a drawing I did of Carrie Cassidy, our leader, who was the first person to smash through the wall with a video camera and say, hey, there's something going on here. And you might want to consider donating $10 to her site to keep her going. She has t-shirts for sale, and in the entire planet and nowhere on YouTube have I seen a Project Canada t-shirt anywhere. What's with that? She's risked her life to do that. There are other people who have risked their lives to do that, and I've had the police who come here twice. The last time they came, there was 14 of them, not a couple of guys knocking on my door. They blocked off both ends of the street and came in through my garage. So, to you armchair warriors who bitch about people like us, go F yourselves, because I see no effort on your part, and the risks we face are, I'm under electronic attack here. I get attacked by the black OTs from the Church of Scientology and other beings, and it's not... Well, it is what it is. It's draining, and most people don't have that on their plate. It's part of the job. Well, to your armchair warriors, how niggardly of you to bitch about, like, I don't like Carrie Cassidy's interview style, or you don't like my energy level. Walk a mile in our shoes and just see what it's like. No one of note has complained about me. And several people of note have changed their viewpoints by, obviously they've seen some of my information and changed their viewpoint and added my stuff to their quest. So peel back the news, which is ISIS and Ebola, and look underneath. These things are always done to hide the truth. I now have a donation button on my site, and you can donate to me if you want to. I want to get a real video camera and a PowerPoint presentation and take my show on the road like David Icke does. Or if you feel I've been a help to you at all, you could send me a couple of bucks, and I could make this thing a little more exciting for people who want more excitement.